Join me as I try to ditch traditional goals and focus on setting systems instead to really get ahead in life. Let's face it, we have all been there, setting lofty goals and ambitions only to lose steam a few weeks or months down the line. But what if I told you there is a different approach that can help you achieve sustainable success? It's about shifting your focus from setting goals to setting systems. And today, I want to explore how this simple mindset tweak can make all the difference. We have all been guilty of setting goals that seems exciting and motivating at first, but soon turn into a source of frustration and anxiety. You know that feeling when you are stuck in a rut and cannot seem to make progress no matter how hard you try. Or maybe you have experienced the opposite. You have achieved your goal, but then you are left feeling empty and unsure of what to do next. Does it sound familiar? It is because traditional goal setting can be inherently flawed. So many people struggle with goal setting, only to find themselves stuck in a cycle of disappointment and discouragement. You start strong, maybe even you make some progress, but eventually the motivation wears off and you are left with nothing but a vague sense of guilt and inadequacy. Or maybe you are the type of person who sets ridiculously high goals and only to feel overwhelmed and paralyzed by the sheer scope of what you are trying to achieve. But what if we could break free from this cycle of disappointment and instead focus on building systems that support our daily habits and behavior? What if instead of fixating on the end result, we could focus on process itself and use that as a measure of our success? That's exactly what I want to explore today, and I'm excited to see where this journey takes us. When we focus on setting goals, we tend to fixate on the end result, and that can be incredibly limiting. We get so caught up in the destination that we forget to enjoy the journey, and that's where the real magic happens. Systems, on the other hand, are all about the process, daily habits, and tiny incremental changes that add up to make a big difference over time. By focusing on systems, we can create a sense of progress and momentum that's not dependent on a specific outcome, but rather on the actions we take every single day. This shift in mindset is incredibly liberating because it means we can start celebrating our small wins rather than waiting for some grand lofty goal to be achieved. We can focus on the present moment rather than some distant future, and that's where the real power lies. By adopting a systems mindset, we can tap into a sense of fulfillment and purpose that's not dependent on external validation or achievement, but rather on the fact that we are showing up every day and doing the work. When we focus on setting systems, we open ourselves up to a world of possibility and growth. We are no longer bound by the constraints of a specific goal, and we can explore new opportunities and experiences that might have otherwise passed us by. We can create a sense of freedom and flexibility that is hard to find when we are tied to a specific outcome, and that is incredibly empowering. So, what does this mean for you? It means that you can start building systems that support your daily habits and behaviors and use those as a measure of your success. It means you can focus on the process rather than the end result and find a sense of fulfillment and purpose in the present moment. Most important, it means you can start getting ahead in life, not by achieving a grand goal, but by showing up every day and doing the work. By adopting a systems mindset, you can experience a sense of sustainable success that's not dependent on external validation or achievement, but rather on daily actions you take. You can create a sense of momentum and progress that's hard to find when you are focused on a specific goal. And that is incredibly powerful. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. If you have struggled with traditional goal setting, I would love to hear about your experiences in the comments below. If you're excited to learn more about building effective systems, be sure to tune in to my next video where I'll be sharing some practical tips and strategies for making it happen. Until then, don't forget to like and subscribe more content, and let's get ahead in life together.